Hello everyone, welcome to the Casino Co YouTube channel. Today, we're going to be learning how to play poker. First, we should start off with some of the hands that you can get in poker. These hands are how you win, and whoever has the highest hand in a game of poker wins the game. Starting off with the five of a kind. This is the highest possible hand and can only occur in games where at least one card is a wild card, such as a joker, the two one-eyed jacks, or the four deuces, which you should be able to see up above. Which the four deuces are the two cards, by the way. They're only wild in certain games of poker. Anyways, examples of a five of a kind would be four twos and a joker. The next hand is called a straight flush. This is the highest possible hand when only the standard pack is being used and there are no wild cards. A straight flush consists of 5 cards of the same sequence. An example is shown up above. As you can see, there's a 2 of spades, 3 of spades, 4 of spades, 5 of spades, and a 6 of spades, all lined up in sequential order. The highest ranking straight flush is the ace, king, queen, jack, and 10 of one suit, and this combination has a special name, a royal flush, or a royal straight flush. The odds of being dealt this hand are 1 in almost 650,000. Four of a kind. This is the next highest hand, and it ranks just below a straight flush. An example is 4 eights and a 5th card. It doesn't matter what it is, it can be anything. The next hand is called a full house. This colorful hand is made up of 3 cards of one rank and 2 cards of another rank, such as 3 eights and 2 nines. A flush are 5 cards, all of the same suit, but not all in the same sequence, is a flush. An example is a 3 of clubs, 6 of clubs, jack of clubs, queen of clubs, and ace of clubs. The next hand is a straight, which are 5 cards that are in sequence, but not all of the same suit is a straight. An example is a 2 of clubs, a 3 of hearts, a 4 of spades, a 5 of spades, and a 6 of diamonds. A 3 of a kind. This combination contains 3 cards with the same rank, and the other 2 cards of a different rank. For example, the 3 tens and the 7 and the 4 you see on the screen. 2 pairs. This hand contains a pair of one rank and another pair of a different rank, plus any 5th card of any different rank. An example are the 2 5 cards, the 2 king cards, and the 3 card I have up above. 1 pair. This frequent combination of cards contains just 1 pair, with the other 3 cards being of a different rank. An example are the 2 kings you see. No pair. This very common hand contains nothing. None of the 5 cards pair up, nor are all the 5 cards of the same suit or consecutive in any rank. When more than one player has no pair, the hands are rated by the highest card each hand contains, so that an ace-high hand beats a king-high hand, and so on. The game of poker is really just a game of chip management. Betting is a key part of the game poker. Each of the different colored poker chips are worth a different number. Minimizing losses with poor hands and maximizing winnings with good hands is the underlying skill that poker requires. Before the cards are dealt, most games involving poker will require that you lay out an ante to start the game. The round ends when each player has placed their bets or dropped out. If a player makes a bet that no one can match or would dare to raise, then they win the game without having to show their cards. In each betting round, one player is designated as the first bettor. According to the rules of the game, the turn to bet always moves to the left from player to player, and no one may check, bet, or even drop except when it is their turn. One player should be designated as the banker, who keeps a stock of the chips and records how many have been issued to each player, or how much cash the player has paid for their chips. Players should make no private transactions or exchanges among themselves. A player with a surplus of chips may return them to the banker and receive credit or cash for them, while a player who wants more chips should obtain them from the banker. It is recommended that a betting limit be put in place so that the player who has the unfair advantage can't rule over everyone else. Now let's see some of the rule sets. This style of poker is called Texas Hold'em poker. Poker is a game where you're dealt a pair of cards and then bet on who has the best set. Each player is dealt 2 cards, and each round you can either flop, which means to sit the round out, you can call, which is to put down an equal amount of chips as the person before you without taking any major risks. Lastly, you can be a jerk and raise the bet, which means that whatever you raise it to is the new cost that people have to pay when they call. After all the cards are placed down in the middle, it's time to see who has the highest pair. And it looks like I won because my ace of clubs and my jack of clubs outranks Goldie's 10 of clubs and his king of spades. Although the footage would say otherwise, which makes me question my ability to read, but whatever. Each player will consecutively be dealt 3 cards, 2 cards down and 1 card up. After each round, the player will receive another card, every 3rd card being shown up. After all 7 cards are dealt, the player will choose their best 5 cards and put the other 2 down. The other 2 that are down are now useless and cannot be swapped out once the cards are shown. And as you can see, Goldie won this round with his pair of ace. However, Mario did get a pair of 8s as well, and of course I didn't get anything. The betting system still works the same as before in this version of poker, with people still being able to raise the bet, but as much as the same person as before, or flop and give up in the game. In baseball poker, a total of 7 cards are dealt, with the player only being able to come up with 5 cards at the end, just like in 7-card stud poker. However, there's a catch. The game works fundamentally the same as 7-card stud poker, however, the 3 and 9s are wild cards, and can be whatever you want them to be. However, when a 3 or a 9 are dealt facing up, you have to donate a chip to the pot. The 4 card is also pretty strange as well, because if it is dealt to you face up, you will be able to receive another card. Alright everyone, that's going to have to wrap it up for my tutorial on how to play poker. Thank you for watching everyone, and please be sure to like and subscribe so that I can reach 1,000 subscribers before I die of old age. And in case you're wondering where I got all my information from, I'll be leaving a link in the description below. Have a good day.